Hey now, what's going on? It's Jose Mangin. Welcome to Zippo Encore Live with me, and I'm over here quarantined at my house in Costa Mesa, California. And we just wanted to bring a smile to your face. I know a lot of you, all of us, have had our lives affected by what's happening with the pandemic. But being positive, staying uplifted, having a smile on your face is really important during these times. And that's why we're doing these cool video series here. I used to do them in a Jeep, driving around backstage at festivals. But now, for now, we're gonna do it like this, and then later on this fall, we'll be back doing the cool series in the truck and stuff. But right now, I want to welcome my very first guest to Zippo Encore Live. She's a longtime friend of mine. I love her very much, and this is actually her very first online video hang. Please welcome to the Zippo Encore Live virtual stage, Maria Brink from In This Moment. Yeah.
Yay!
Maria! What's up?
Thank you so much for having me.
That's so cool. Welcome to, thanks for doing this. And I can't believe this is your first like video hang that you've done.
Yeah, I'm actually shy. I'm not shy on stage, but otherwise than that, I'm kind of like I don't usually do stuff like this. But you're right. We have to bring smiles to people's faces, and I love you, so I was like, let's just do it.
Oh, I love that too. And I saw in the background just a minute ago, your dog Twinkle. He's there, right?
Yeah, she's running around trying to, kill the mailman. So
Oh, that's so cool. Well, Maria, thanks again for hanging out with us here. And yeah, I mean, it is crazy because to see you on stage, you are so commanding. You are so powerful and in control and an inspiration to so many. And then you just said that you're super shy in real life, though. So what do you do? Like when you're about to go on stage, is there some sort of like psych out that you have to do to get ready for something like that?
it's crazy. It's like I don't even know if shy is the right word. I'm just very, yeah. I guess social anxiety. I guess I've been practicing social distancing for before this all started. That's really the type of person I am. But yeah, in type social situations, I can get nervous or just anxious. I guess the word is. But for stage, it's crazy. Yeah, I just don't get nervous. It's like something kind of happens, and it's this powerful side of myself, which I have in real life too when I have to channel it. But I don't obviously walk around like that all the time.
Well, we love you, Maria Brink, and congratulations on the release of the new In This Moment album. Mother came out a few weeks ago. Very successful numbers, and just on the single, The In Between, which we play all the time on Sirius XM Octane, 3 million streams, 5 million views of the video in like 2 months. I mean, that's
I,
awesome.
we have the best fans ever, and we're just super grateful to where we are in our careers, and it keeps blooming. And so we're just so grateful that the momentum doesn't seem to go away. And we just love our fans to be creative, and we're ready for this next level after all this because we actually just released that new album, and we didn't know if we should postpone it or what, but we felt like people could really use some new music right now, everyone being trapped and everything that's going on. So we decided like let's just do it and give everybody that, even though it's strange to have a brand new album out that you're not hearing.
I know. I love the saying that's out there on social media. Stay home and listen to Mother.
Yeah, we've been doing that hashtag. So one of our fans made that up, and we thought that was really smart, and so we started going with it.
That's so cool. And how are the other guys in the band? Chris, Randy, Travis. Are they all doing okay? And are they safe and healthy during this time?
Yeah, and Kent, so yeah, they're all doing good. Everyone's just home and practicing, quarantining. I'm in New York, so it's pretty crazy here, but where they are is starting to get kind of more going on as well. So everyone's just trying to keep each other, uplifted and just staying home and just kind of trying to stay positive in the situation that we're in, be creative, stuff like that.
Maria, I spoke to you on Octane last week, and you were talking about how during this time you've become a better cook.
Oh, yeah. I am. I'm just learning how to cook better. I'm learning how to play songs piano better because I'm not a great piano player, so I'm starting to learn how to get better at that. And trying to just work on some crafts that I've had to put off, I guess, for a little while. And I'm working on flowers in the garden. You know, I'm just doing anything to keep myself, you know, busy and occupied and motivated through all of this, or else, you know, you can sink into a dark black hole very easily, I think.
Maria, what's your favorite dish that's impressed you the most, or maybe even impressed Joe the most, where you're like, all right, you know, this is the bomb. What was the best dish you've made so far?
Oh gosh, I don't even know. I've started learning some Asian cooking, which is really cool, like wasabi mashed potatoes and little shishito peppers with like the chili flakes all over it and the soy sauce. So I'm learning how to craft different types of food, which is really cool. We're doing like different nights of like different, you know, cultures, and it's really cool.
Have you guys got to Mexican night yet?
Yeah, we do taco night. And we do Taco Tuesdays, and then sometimes I do la bacalao from my grandfather's recipe.
Oh, that's so cool. Where's your grandfather from?
My grandfather is from Cuba, so he moved here. They moved here when he was really young, and first went to Florida, and then they were in New York City for a while, and Ohio, and then they moved upstate. So, and he made his home here. But so we have, and my great grandfather was from Spain, so we have all of that in us, and trying to learn Spanish too, because my grandfather spoke Spanish, so I'm trying to get a little bit better at that as well.
Oh man, you would turn heads, Maria, if you knew Spanish. Come on, you know Latin American fans, they're the biggest fans of hard rock metal music. And if you went out there in those countries and started speaking Spanish, fans would melt.
We want to, like, even the song Legacy that we did to honor my grandfather. We've been talking about me doing a version of it in Spanish because my grandfather knew Spanish, and my grandmother, and all of that side of my family, you know, like I said, the Cuban and Spanish side. So I'm trying to learn more. Plus, my son's girlfriend is Dominican Republic, and her family only speaks Spanish. So I got to get better on my game.
There you go. Hey, and speaking of your son, I'm glad to hear that he has an awesome girlfriend that's a Latina. I love that. But you were also telling me in the Octane interview about like a poetry or a cafe, flower shop, or you were opening up some kind of gallery or something in
Yeah,
Albany, New York.
it's my son. It's actually an art gallery, and it's gonna have different types of art. A lot of street art, a lot of street fashion as well. We're gonna have, but it's gonna have different events. Like you said, we'll have like public poetry readings and just anything creative and anything from the arts. But we also are gonna do fashion and street toys and stuff like that. My son's really passionate about it. He's really intelligent and he's a visionary. So we decided to do it, and we're gonna have wine there. So I might do some functions there as well myself.
Nice. Are you and Joe enjoying some tasty beverages? And if so, what are your favorites during this quarantine time, Maria?
Yeah, we're doing good. It's hard though to stock up because we're so scared to go anywhere. We're like trying. We do like we go out like once like every like 8 days. And last time he went for a run with like the gloves and the mask because there's like military here and stuff like that. So it's pretty crazy. But we've been doing a lot of wines, and we love our Corona line. And just, well, you know, that's really kind of it. And you know, green. He's been making us green goddess shakes every day as well.
Oh man, I love it. You and Joe are awesome, man. I saw his face a little bit ago. I'm very happy about his band's new music with Dead.
Yeah.
And I love that you guys were going to be going out on tour together. No, but it's just postponed, right, Maria?
Yeah,
The tour.
it's postponed, but it's gonna still happen. They're just waiting. Right, they have dates locked in, and they're just before they announce it, making sure that it's really realistically gonna still be able to happen in those new dates. But I think it is. I'm praying.
Hey, and I want to talk again about your album, In This Moment's Mother, release number 7 for you guys. Again, congratulations. So now, a few weeks in, you've heard from a lot of fans all over the world. People are listening to it nonstop. How do you feel now, weeks in to the reaction of Mother, Maria?
I'm feeling really good, and I'm glad that we released it, even though it's a scary time to not be touring it and whatnot. I think people really needed that. They needed to have little escapes into good music or movies or whatever that is. You know, people, I think they need that. So I'm really grateful that we let it out, and I'm glad. are taking the time to listen to it and feel it. And 7 is my lucky number too. So I got a good feeling about this album, even though it's starting off a little scary with all this stuff. Once we know everybody's okay and safe and we can move forward, we'll get back to it. And I'm thinking of doing some, I don't know, some things here, maybe play some songs from my house and stuff like that. We'll see.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, do you have like a bunch of instruments there? Do you have a jam room?
Yeah, we have instruments here and stuff like that, but I have a piano, like a piano keyboard up in my bedroom, so I could just play on some of the songs on that and stuff. And we have guitars and drums and tribal drums. We have all kinds of stuff.
Oh, I love that. Do you have any what do they call like do you have one of those cool boxes that you can play the drums on? The
Which one?
cajones.
The what?
The cajon, like where you can go out and you play the drums on a box. I can just see you and Joe having like a cool box drum or something.
Yeah, we have all kinds of drums. We have like all kinds of them actually, like different kinds. We got like big round Celtic ones, and we have like our little hippie ones, and we have like a big djembe drum. I think that's how you say it, but yeah.
What about games? Are you playing any games? Are you into like any board games or Jenga or anything cool like that, Maria?
No, I actually bought a Jenga game, and we said we were gonna play that, but we haven't gotten to that yet. We've been not really playing tons of games. It's more like music and working outside, long walks, yoga, movies, shows, just stuff like that. Spa night. I've been trying to relax, make myself relax.
Is spa night every night at Maria's house?
No, no, because that takes effort in itself to do all that too. You gotta light all the things. Even though my house is pretty much always like a spa, though. There's always like candles burning and crystals and smells of lavender. Like that's just the house at all
Maria,
times.
when all this stuff is over and you get a chance to go somewhere and visit and hang, you and Joe or something, where do you want to go? Where's the first place? Besides going out on tour, I know that, and supporting the new album, but what do you want to do on a personal level? Like, where would you go?
You mean like locally type thing?
Or
Just where?
anywhere. Like, where would you go if you had like a week and you're like, Joe, let's go somewhere.
Oh gosh, I don't know. There's a few things I've been wanting to take a tropical trip to like Thailand or something like that, and like just in the middle of the jungle and those beautiful like houses made out of like hay and things are like the straw. I mean, and then also the redwood trees. I'm obsessed with. I really want to get like a cabin in the middle of the redwood trees. But after being quarantined for so long, I think I'm gonna be probably one. I'm excited to go back to dinners and actually get back out into the world again. Because, like I said, normally I'm pretty. Besides nice restaurants, I love good food, but um, I'm definitely gonna probably want to go back out a bit more after I've been forced to stay in now.
That's so cool. And how's and Twinkle's doing okay during these quarantine times? I know your dog's been on tour for most of your career. I know she's been through a lot of backstage parties, buses all over the world. How's Twinkle doing in the quarantine?
He's bitten so many people too. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's horrible. She's doing good. She's just the old little girl. She just all she needs is to relax and take her little walk and just hang out in the backyard. She's good. I spoil her.
Maria, your fashion is something that stands out. I know that my wife Melissa, she's over here. Just to see the progression of Maria Brink from when we first started hanging with you in 2007 to 2020, and what you've done. Where do you get your inspiration from? I mean, even the clothes you're wearing right now, it looks really cool.
Oh, thank you. And send my love to her, by the way. And
I
like I said,
will.
when I met you guys literally watched me go from like a girl to a woman. So it's like I think that you just grow and you learn new things and you don't care anymore what other people think. I kind of had this like liberating where I just wear what I want and it's free and breezy and I don't know. I'm just inspired by a lot of the 70s, I think. I'm definitely a little bit of a flower child in my life, but Visually, just all kinds of things. I'm always searching for in all the different visual arts for some sort of inspiration, something to move me and bring something more out of me. I'm always looking for something like that.
Maria, you guys are 7 albums in. When did it click for you? Because I remember with the first album, there was a different sound, a different approach on stage, and just with vocals. And then there, years in, it just clicked, and then it was just like boom. And then you just started adding so much more to the live show. Do you remember that moment where you just said, "Oh, this is what I need to do"?
Yes, I completely do. It was after our third album, the band fell apart. So the band members who we'd been with the whole time quit. Two of the main ones that we founded the band with, actually three, and then our manager dropped us, and so it was one of those moments, like me and we're like, are we done? Like, is this over? And then it only lasted for like a day, maybe not even a day, maybe like 7 hours. And then I had this new fire in me that like, it's not over. Like, I refused to lay down. I refused to give up, and told Chris, like, we have to do this. We have to just take the next leap. We need to just like liberate ourselves from everything we were ever doing or anything we ever let hold us down, and just be free and wild and let go of all expectations of what we're supposed to sound like. And he just really let us go with it. And he was free with us, and Travis was free. And we just we got our new members, and the whole thing was just new. The musically, we went in a new direction. We just wanted to be free and experiment and do whatever we wanted. And that was a liberating moment that kind of really shifted everything, I think.
Yeah, I mean, and then from that point on, I just feel like your band is just gone on to new plateaus, and I'm so proud of you, Maria, for making that brave decision. But it's the saying goes, without great risk, there is no great reward. You can't take those type of moves, career moves, and hope that fans are going to come with you. But what fans did is that they came with you, and then you got so many new ones because you did what you were doing. And to see that, and as a radio programmer, to feel the momentum shift as fans, going from, I don't know about this female fronted rock and metal, to, oh shit, I love this band. Because back in the day, I mean, in this moment, Hailstorm, these were two female fronted bands that you guys had a hard time, I think, in the beginning.
It was trickier in the beginning. It seemed like, and radio stations not wanting to play. You'd hear they'll only play one woman-fronted act at a time, like stuff like
Yep.
that, and things like that.
Yep.
So yeah, I think it was a little bit more, but you just, I think no matter who you are and what your craft is, if you're passionate and you love what you do and you want to be creative, you just can't let anything hold you down. You can't let people's disbelief in you hold you back. If anything, let it empower you. So I think that's important.
What's one of the coolest stories that you've heard from a fan, and how you've moved their life? I know you hear that all the time, but there's got to be a couple that stand out to you when this fan told you this, or you were able to do this for somebody. Do you have one of those stories, Maria?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's just so many. We've had so many beautiful stories with so many fans. They become our family. I mean, that's why the album's called Mother, because they all started calling me Mother Maria, and so they just kind of named it that. And but I think some of the fans who struggle a lot have, in the past, who we've given them strength or empowered them in dark times of, even being close to suicidal times. So we've had some particular one-on-one stories like that were very moving. And also we made friends with some beautiful fans who were terminally ill, and had cancer. And so we got to know them and love them, and they passed on, and we kept try to keep honoring their things. So we definitely have had really deep connections with our fans, and they become big extended families.
Of course, I love that. I love that. Well, hanging out here with Maria Brink in this moment, Zippo Encore Live, and there's a lot of people watching all over the world, and I know there are some people that are also on the front lines of this pandemic, and healthcare workers. And this one here, Maria, is from Jennifer Cuff. She's a nurse and listens to In This Moment on the way to work, getting ready for the day, and after work to unwind. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, Jennifer. I mean, yeah. Do you have anything to say, Maria,
Oh,
to the fans of yours that are working on the front lines?
oh God, I'm moved to tears every day. And thank you, Jennifer, for what you do and the sacrifices that everybody is making, coming together, and all the different people within the hospital system sacrificing so much, not being able to be with their families, so many all these other people, and the people who are sick who can't even have their own families by their sides. I mean, it's all very moving, and even though tragic beyond words, it's also really beautiful to see how human beings are taking care of each other right now and really caring about one another and putting all other things aside, just as a people. So I think everyone needs to continue that and show gratitude for all the people that are working so hard and sacrificing so much, and stay home and be kind to each other, and just thank you, everybody. Yeah, and we're gonna get through it. I think we're gonna get through this. We're gonna.
Oh, definitely. For sure, Maria. And there's also a lot of fans that are loving the new album, Mother, which if you watching, I hope you have it, you own it, you have physical copies of it, you can stream it anywhere, streaming services. Camilla Grace says, I haven't been able to stop listening to it. Thank you for releasing it at this time. You know,
Yeah.
that's that's a beautiful thing, Maria, because a lot of bands are postponing their album releases until later on this year. They're like, nah, we're not going to deal with this now. But I love it how you guys were like, no, this is going to be healing for people.
Yeah. And people, yeah, people need things to take their minds off of everything. I need it too every day. And I can't, you have to at some point turn the news off and disconnect yourself so you can stay healthy and balanced. So if we can give anybody any escape or release like that, it's an honor for us. And we're so happy to be able to do that.
Hey, Maria, besides gardening, cooking, some other great stuff that you mentioned earlier, what are you watching? Are you binge watching? Are you any into onto any movies or anything cool like that?
Yeah, we've been watching things, we just finished Ozarks. That was so good. And now we're
Oh,
watching,
I heard
yeah,
about friends of ours were telling us last night. Melissa's friends were saying that we needed to watch Ozark.
yeah, it's really good.
Okay,
And
okay,
yeah, it's really
done.
good. And we just started watching that War of the Worlds one too. That's really good too right now. And then
Okay.
I love RuPaul's Drag Race. That's like when I need to laugh. And Sebastian, I can't say his last name. Sebastian Massacre. I can't say his last name, but he's so funny. We watch him all the time. Do you know what
What
I'm talking
about? I don't know. No, I don't know that guy. I know RuPaul. I know. Yeah.
about? You gotta watch Sebastian. We'll text you afterward. How to say his name. Joe knows
You
it. There
you
too.
know what? You know what? I watched a bunch of with Melissa. Wife Swap.
Oh, okay, that's funny too. Yeah, we love it. We love
And
Naked and Afraid too. But Wife Swap is hilarious when they like switch the like witch with the Christian wives.
yes, and
It's so
I always joke that if we do this, like I would go to one of those like Christian super nun house, and then Melissa would go to some other crazy place. But you know what? Oh, Botched is awesome too, Maria. Do you guys watch
uh,
Botched?
I never saw that one.
What? Botched when the doctors do all the plastic surgery on crazy ass
I've
people?
heard of it. I've never like watched it yet.
Okay, and I did we talk about this last week on Octane? But how about Tiger King?
I did have to watch this. I was reluctant because I'm an animal lover, and I'm like, love the animals and always kind of step up and speak for them. So it's like, I'm not going to watch it, but I gave in and I watched it. And I know they're trying to change all the laws for the tigers now and stuff like that, but it was so disturbing. You couldn't stop watching it. You couldn't even believe what you're watching or that it's even real.
No, no, that's some really good stuff. Yeah, I love it. Well, Maria, thank you for hanging out with us. I have so much love for you and Chris and Randy, Travis, and all the stuff that you guys have done within this moment. I love your man in the house right there, Joe, is my boy. And again, Maria, I appreciate you doing everything you do to uplift so many people. You've inspired countless people all over the world, not just musically, but artistically. And so many look up to you. And that we love that you're a positive light out there, Maria. So thank you very much
You
for
are.
hanging with us.
You make everyone smile with your big, beautiful energy. Thank you for supporting the band. We love you so much, and we love everybody out there. Stay safe and take care of yourselves. And thank you for listening to the album. And we'll talk to you soon, okay, Jose?
Hey, Maria, as a thank you for doing this, I definitely want to hook you up with some Zippo lighters for you and Joe so you guys can go out there and burn shit, okay?
Yeah, bring them out. Send them on over.
I definitely will. I definitely will, Maria. And probably have to send you a bottle. Oh, do you have a glass of something that we can toast to?
Yeah.
Okay, let me pour myself a little glass real quick, okay?
All right. Look, I have a glass of wine right here. Joe just poured some. He probably
Oh, I
Joe,
love Joe.
come here. I'll make him say hi to you real quick.
Yeah, please. As I pour a little tequila here. I love Maria. So cool.
Today.
Oh, there he is. What's up, buddy?
He's gonna cheers to that.
What's up? Okay.
Hey, what's up?
And then you
That's
pour your-
Joe. Is Joe wearing a Metallica shirt?
Yeah, he's wearing a Metallica shirt.
Oh, I love that.
He's gonna come cheers us with us.
All right, cool, perfect. I got my Metallica tattoo right here, Joe.
Oh, what you got here? So we're far away from the screen. It's hard to see.
Oh, it's my Metallica M on my hand. I don't know if
Oh,
you can
yeah,
see
yeah,
it.
I've seen it. I've seen it.
You've seen it, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Joe, everybody. Joe Cotello from Dead, lead singer from Arizona. Also Maria's main squeeze. Nice shirt, brother. Man, if I saw you in a supermarket, I would stop and I would give you a freaking 6 feet away fist bump, bro.
Yeah, you know it. You know it, bro. You got it.
Hey, well, Joe, to you and Maria, I hope you guys are healthy and safe, and much love to both of you guys, okay?
We love you, Jose.
man.
Thank you.
Man. Cheers.
Much love. Cheers, guys. Yay. You know what? I'm going to have to. You guys like tequila, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have to send you some tequila as well as a nice gift of gratitude and love so that you guys can enjoy some in the quarantine.
That'd be amazing.
Thank you, love.
Of course. All right. Well, thank you, Joe. And thanks again, Maria. Much love to you guys.
Thank you. God bless. We'll talk to you soon. Stay safe.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, that was awesome. Maria Brink from In This Moment, hanging out with us here for like almost 30 minutes, doing the Zippo Encore live. She was my first guest in this live series. I want to thank Joe, the singer from Dead, and her man for coming up and being on camera right there with us, wearing his Metallica shirt, all badass. Yeah, Joe sings in a band called Dead, D-E-D. They're from Arizona. They had that song Anti Everything, the new one Mannequin Idol, and yeah, we're playing them all the time over on channel 37 on Octane Sirius XM. So yeah, that was cool. All right, thanks for all the comments too, Sarah. Yeah, cheers, Sarah. Thanks for watching. That was cool. I appreciate all the people that were commenting. I didn't see all of the stuff, but my friend Aaliyah, cheers to Aaliyah, who's been helping us do this. That's where a lot of the cool comments are coming in. So yeah, all right. Zippo Encore Live, guest number 1. I'm doing it up with Maria Brink, man. So next week, I got confirmation. Oh yeah, Aaliyah, I got confirmation that of the guest that we want to do next week. He said yes. So I'm not going to tell you who's going to be on next week, but it's going to be really cool. A very talented guitar player from a very massive band. But we'll talk next week about that. But I'm hanging out here. I'm in Costa Mesa, California. It's been raining, as you can see here. No fancy background. This is real. And it's been raining for days and kind of cold in Southern California. What? Come on, this is so expensive to live here. It can't be this cold. Yeah, so that's my backyard. Hey, backyard. Hey. And you can hear the rain. Hey, rain. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. So, oh wait, I forgot. I'm on the radio. Oh shit. Oops. Okay, hold on. Hang with me here for a second. Let me see. I got to do something on the radio. Okay. So just hey. Hold on. I totally forgot that I'm on the radio. Oh yeah. Okay. Hold on. This is my work little set. Ooh, I can still make it. Okay. Okay, hold on. Ready? Oh, I'm gonna do some radio. This is me on Sirius XM right now, all over North America. Okay. Okay. Sirius XM, pure hard rock all over North America. What's going on? Thank you very much for listening to Motionless in White. Love that band. Posted up a cool throwback picture a couple of days ago on my Instagram at Jose Mangin, also on the Octane page at SXM Octane, being backstage with Chris and Motionless in White right before they were supposed to go on stage, sold out at the House of Blues in Anaheim. And I know a lot of you went to that show. Beartooth was playing with them as well, man. What a killer show. And I'm a big, big fan of those guys, man. As I am a big fan of you. I'm doing my show here on Octane. I'm also doing a cool Facebook hang. More information at Jose Mangin. I just was hanging with Maria Brink from In This Moment. I love her so much. I've got music from Slipknot's album We Are Not Your Kind, Shinedown, and right now a band from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. They're called the Blue Stones. Let us know what you think of this track, all right? Called Shaking Off the Rust. All right, cool. I'm back. That was me on the radio. Here, back on Zippo Encore Live. All right, see, I'm juggling a lot of stones here. If you don't know, and if you're watching anywhere in the world, that's okay. I work at Sirius XM. It's a huge satellite radio company. Been there for almost for almost 20 years, and I'm in charge of a few rock stations, and I'm also the main on-air host on Liquid Metal, which plays 5 decades of heavy metal music, and also on Octane, which is the new hard rock station at our company, and it's one of the biggest rock stations in the world. And that's what I was just doing right there. So I'm very blessed to have been there for so many years, and just as Maria from In This Moment spoke about earlier, just being super passionate and driven about something, anything. For me, it's heavy metal music my whole life. And if it wasn't for that love that just never stops, I would never be doing any of this for Zippo Encore Live or anything that I do blessed in my life. So yeah, big, huge fan of metal, paid off, right? But I did go to school to be a pharmacist. But anyways, so yeah, I mean, I'm hanging out. We talked about some cool things, some stuff to pass the time during these difficult times, which we are going to get through. But yeah, I've been watching Narcos Mexico. I was going to mention it with Maria, but I knew that I'd be talking to you right now. Yeah, I love that series. I love the original Narcos with Pablo Escobar, the Patron, and then this new one with Felix. And oh man, awesome Narcos Mexico. I just finished season 2 of it 2 nights ago or something like that. So Maria suggested Ozark. I want to start watching that. I heard that was going to be something really cool. What else were we going to watch? Oh, I subscribed to Shudder. It's a horror service subscription, and I don't know how much it is a month or whatever, but it's just nonstop horror, and that's my favorite genre of TV or movies. And yeah, so what was I watching? Oh, the Friday the 13th documentary about all the movies. What a nerd out session that is, man. I love every minute of watching that. Also, Creepshow series on Shudder was really cool. That came out a few months back, man. And of course, The Walking Dead. That's one of my favorite shows ever. And season finale got pushed back because of the quarantine issues that we're all dealing with. So they weren't able to finish the last episode of The Walking Dead. So that's being pushed back for a few months. But the second to the last episode of the season for Walking Dead aired this past Sunday. So yeah, it's crazy. That's a great show. I'm looking forward to Fear the Walking Dead coming back, and then that other World Walking or whatever, the third expansion of the Walking Dead series, whatever that is. I'm gonna watch it. I'm a nerd. I'm loyal. I'm a loyal nerd, and I'm gonna watch that stuff. So but yeah, I mean, is there any other suggestions that you think that we should watch on whatever service it is? If you have some, Aaliyah, if you can highlight some of them, maybe I should be watching this on Facebook too, because I can see what's happening too. We're wrapping up later. I'm seeing text messages from Aaliyah. I'm like, what? LOL. Thank you so much for keeping our spirits up, Jose. Maria James, hey, do I know you? I think I know you. I do, right? Your face looks so familiar. Yeah, good to see you, Maria. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, you know we gotta. I'm not sure, Aaliyah, if these are your notes or if they're old or if they're right now. Oh my God, this is fun. This is my first one. This is pretty cool. Yeah, but oh, Zippo's got a new logo. I don't know if you noticed that, but it's pretty freaking cool. It's like the first time in forever that they've changed their logo and stuff. And there's also a really cool new lighter that's out this year. And it's awesome. Aaliyah's gonna put it on the screen. There it is. Yeah, super cool. Uh, it's the hold on, let me see what it's called. The Z2 Vision. Yeah. Sounds like a cool like skateboard or something badass. It's available now and it's a collectible of the year, man. This is a really cool throwback. It's got the new logo incorporated with it. I can't wait to get mine so that I can use it. I am a fan of Zippos. I have an awesome collection. Oh, one of these videos I'm going to show you my personal collection as well. But look at that. Super hot and sexy, man. I love it that it's on the screen right here. Am I pointing to the wrong side? Oh, there it is, right? Am I pointing to, there it is, right there. Can I touch it? I can hold it. Yeah, that's super awesome. The Z2 Vision, it's available now, Zippo.com, and I love it how over the years they even did a Jose Mangin lighter for me, which is pretty cool. And we sell them at the festivals that we are going to be back at this fall for sure. Looking forward to Aftershock and Louder Than Life. Oh man, when it comes back, it's gonna come roaring back, and I'm just gonna be just blown away by the energy that I'm gonna feel, that you're gonna feel when shows come back. Think about that first big night at Louder Than Life in Kentucky, that Thursday night with the mighty Metallica headlining that Thursday in Louisville, Kentucky. It's going to explode. I mean, there's going to be like Richter scale is going to go off the charts in Louisville. They're going to be like, oh man, something just happened, sir. 10 4, 49 or 69. We're going to take care of that problem out there in Louisville. You know, I mean, what the hell is going on out there? Metallica, and everybody's going eight, you know, about it. That's what's going to be happening. I can't wait to be there, to feel that energy, to yell myself, to be like, ah! Actually, this background looks like one of those virtual fake backgrounds. Like, you know, they're cool, but then then it's just weird when you move because then you just have all that happening. But this is actually a real background. Look at, I can touch it. I'm just looking at my screen here. It looks pretty cool. So yeah, and oh, let me take a little sip of some tequila. I think I'm still okay on the radio. Let me look. Yeah, I got a few minutes. And by the way, you sip tequila and you kiss mezcal, okay? You don't want to, if there's a worm in your tequila, don't drink it. It's not good. That's not the good stuff, okay? It's got to be 100% from the agave plant. Remember that, okay? 100% from the agave plant. If it doesn't say that on the bottle, don't drink it. It's called mixto. It's the stuff that gets you sick. Okay, it's the stuff that, oh, I had tequila back in college and I didn't have a good experience. Well, of course you didn't, because that wasn't real tequila. That was called mixto. Okay, there is a difference, and we can have a whole tequila class if we wanted to on here. You know, oh, Maria is texting me. Oh, I love Maria. She's so cool. Oh, she wants to say yes. We will send. Hold on, I'm texting Maria real quick. We will send you full video. I think, right, Aaliyah? I think we can do that. I'm gonna send her a heart emoji as well. And okay, cool, Aaliyah. So yeah, Maria Brink, I love her. She's so awesome. Yeah, and we're gonna be able to put this video up. I'm gonna have it up on my socials as well. Oh, Aaliyah, actually, the I'm looking at the bottom right here, and my Instagram is at Jose Mangin. Beyond Jose is my Facebook. So at Jose Mangin is my Instagram, and you can always check that out. I'm pretty active on there. Always trying to do some fun cheer moves with my daughters, my quarantines as I call them. Oh man, my 16-year-old, she's not happy being like grounded, essentially stuck inside for all these 4 weeks now. And our 14-year-old, she's been a little better at it. And she actually made me a breakfast sandwich yesterday. I was like, "Oh man, you're finally doing something. You're pulling some weight around here, kid." So yeah, but it is cool. We do play Jenga. What else are we doing? My wife just did a puzzle. It took her like 5,000 weeks to finish, but she just and there's a big puzzle like on our kitchen table right now, all made. It's two dolphins. Looks like they're like doing it. It's kind of crazy. It's like porn, like bestiality puzzle stuff. But and what else is happening? We tried playing Pictionary Air. That didn't work out too well. I brought my guitar. I love playing guitar. I love that Maria was talking about playing music during the quarantine. I love just messing around the guitar. And then my daughters tell me to shut up. And I'm like, no, I'm just providing music background for the movie. Dad, shh, Dad, hey, but listen, turn it off. I'm like, no. So yeah, and I just also wanted to say something that I know this is all crazy, but we are going to get through this, okay? Together, being smart, being cautious. All of us are going to get through this together. It's going to be back to normal. It's not going to ever be normal again, but it's going to be, we're going to know more, and we're going to be able to better move forward, I think. And I hope that we are being like, kind, and nice to each other. And I know that sounds like I'm going to go outside and try to hug a tree right now, and maybe I would if it wasn't raining, but we do need to be nice to each other. And all this shit is all this stuff, sorry, I was told not to curse. All this stuff is going to work out, okay? And again, follow me on Instagram at Jose Mangin. I'll be back next week for another awesome episode of Zippo Encore Live with me, Jose Mangin, the Metal Ambassador. And of course, follow at Zippo Encore on the social media platforms as well. And listen to me. I'm on Sirius XM. I'll be on in a couple of minutes here again on Octane every weeknight and every weekend or weekday morning and afternoon over on Liquid Metal. So thanks to my friends from Zippo. Much love to Aaliyah for producing this over in Texas, and I'm over here in Costa Mesa, California, signing out this week. Zippo Encore Live. We'll see you next time. Peace.